All right, man. Detroit Pistons have the worst record in the NBA right now. Only reason they ahead of Houston right now is that they got one more loss than Houston. They both got 15 wins. I think Houston 15 and 51. The Pistons are 15 and 52. I think San Antonio was 16 and I can't remember. I mean, in the East, I think the Pistons run away with it. So they play 67 games. So what they got about 15 games left. So also they shut down Bogdanovic. I heard that, Isaiah Stewart, which I'm tired of seeing him play. I'm tired of seeing him play stretch four in the starting lineup the whole night. It's nothing personal. Just don't think he is starting material. Said he got a shoulder injury. I mean, what's wrong with Killian? What the fuck he got a hangnail? I ain't heard of Killian dick ride in how long? I ain't heard of Killian fan, say hot bod or his lit hair. I ain't heard of Killian fan. How long will they moan, man? Pour out a little liquor. Oh man, I ain't heard a Killian fan, and man, Jay ain't never come back on the channel after he had his Killian rant. And I ain't mad at him, bro. I ain't mad at you. My Pac references. So it looked like they won't get 20 games, but I'll say that. I did a video, but I will talk about that towards the end. So seem like they going for the tank. They not win 20 games. I mean, for them in Houston next year, bro, it got to be smash the gas. And the one thing about Houston, they got a lot of guards. And the one thing about the Pistons, they got a lot of the same players, bro. You got Jalen Duren. He working on becoming a better player. Then you go get Wiseman to block his development. You bring in RJ Hampton. You got Killian Hayes trying to find his way. You got, Ivy trying to find his way. You know what I'm saying? And then, you just bringing in some of these same ass players, bro, to block each other's sign. What you need? Bagley, Wiseman, and Duren, all four. Like, two of them got to go. Two of them got to go. Because you can't just keep. It's one thing to usher a player in with. It's one thing to usher a player in with a veteran. Like, you know what? You and, an older Tim Duncan are going to split these minutes. We're going to let Tim start. You're going to spell Tim or whatever. However the game go. That's different. And you got young guys jocking together. I mean, who they going to move? Duren? You know what I'm saying? And they probably gonna move Duren because he can't shoot. And that shouldn't have shit to do with shit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, they can't get better when you got young player on top of young player on top of young player. You can't get better like that. You know what I'm saying? They all young. They all do the same thing. They've been trying to play Bagley and Wiseman together. It's not gonna work, bruh. It's not. So you just look at this like you could just say, I don't know what the hell Troy Weaver is doing. It's just a mess. And I just never continue to see a head coach who had a losing record for half a decade, a little bit more than half a decade, keep getting rewarded. And now once again they tanking again and they gonna sell that bullshit again. Oh yeah, we going for it. We don't expect to be bad. And they're gonna be bad this time again next year if they keep going with the same people and the same philosophy. Ain't no way you should have been pushing the lineup with K, Ivy, Bogdanovic, Stewart. Shit, I don't even know who else out there. It was somebody. Oh, Sadiq Bey. Hey, wasn't no way that was gonna work. Bogdanovic can't defend. Stewart can't defend. And Sadiq Bey couldn't defend. They want to play Bogdanovic so bad because he can shoot, but he can't stop nobody. That's why when he come off the bench in Utah, I could be wrong. That's why he more of a microwave type of player. They want you seeing Killian Hayes. One thing we do know about Killian Hayes, he physically can't handle the NBA grind. He can't even play enough games just to see, people gonna say, well, he only played this many games. And we still, man, dude, if you young and you getting hurt all the time, bro, it's probably not the league or the profession for you. One of the two or both. So you looking at the team, only person that's really like truly thriving is Jaden Ivey. People can say, well, James Wiseman is looking pretty good. Yeah, he actually getting a chance to play. But then again, you sit there, you make a move for Jalen Duren. Now what? How you supposed to feel if you Jalen Duren, bruh? You draft me, I got to sit on the bench, watch Isaiah Stewart stink it up, watch all these different guys stink it up. I finally get a chance to play. I do suffer injury, but then again, you go get Wiseman, the guy that play the same position as me. Where the fuck my morale supposed to be at as a player? Excuse my language. Where my morale supposed to be at if I'm Jalen Duren? Where my morale supposed to be at? Where is it supposed to be at? Riddle me that. Where's my morale supposed to be at? You know? You told us everything we need to know about Killian when you drafted Jaden Ivey. Everybody should have been stopped crying like Jodeci. I will cry for you tonight. Man, he should have been cut, gone, finito, out of here. He can't play with Cade. He can't play with Ivy. He can't even play healthy. And it was a big disappointment this year. We knew Dwayne Casey would be an Achilles heel, and he was. But Troy Weaver continuing to scour the dumpsters of the NBA is now becoming a problem. How can your young guys develop when you keep bringing more young NBA trash to the team? You keep bringing Bagley. You keep bringing Wiseman. You brought R.J. Hampton. You keep bringing guys. You keep keeping trash on the team like Killian Hayes and Isaiah Stewart. Hey, they should have been packaged with Siyoko Duboye or with Sadiq Bey and get the hell up out of here, dude. If you don't give a plant enough room to grow, it won't grow and it's gonna die. So you cluttering all this talent together, trying to pin the tail on the donkey, but it can't grow. Because everything is just packed in. They need to create a lot of space on this roster for guys they really gonna want to be a part of the team, bruh. It's K, it's Ivy, and right now I don't know if it's Duren or Wiseman. Pick one. You gave up a lot for Duren, so I'm just gonna throw Duren out there. Everything else should be supporting them. You don't need Marvin Bagley no more. You don't. People say, well, I like Marvin Bagley. He had this in this game. He didn't win. He can't stop nobody, bruh. He can't stop nobody at the rim. That's a problem. If you play in that position and with his physical abilities and some of his liabilities and you can't block a shot, you can't stop nobody. You're not going to win in this league, bro. In Detroit, you got to be able to stop somebody at the rim. Isaiah can't stop nobody at the rim. Bagley can't stop nobody at the rim. Let me just give them a template because they might not be the sharpest knives in the drawer, okay? At the center position, you just need somebody that's going to rebound, control the paint, block shots. If they can run the floor, that's exactly what you need. You know what I'm saying? At the guard position, you got two guys who could be a floor general, Cade and Ivy. Cade can pick when he ready to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Ivy still learning the integral position, but Ivy should be somebody who y'all allow him to be a 10 to 15 to the rim type of player. He shouldn't have to stay out there shooting on them threes. He should be slashing, attacking, getting to the rim, getting to the line, giving Cade the space on the outside, right? Cade should be, work on his jump shot, still come back stronger. You know what I'm saying? All around game. At the three position, you need somebody to D up and just hit a three. They can D and 3, anything else they can give you, rebounding, playmaking, scoring, it's a plus. At the 4, you need somebody who can do the same thing, that can D up, probably want to be a little bit thicker to kind of bang with the Draymonds and stuff, and stretch the floor and rebound. That's what you want. So it ain't too hard, man, for what they want, man. They just got a lot of trash, and it's just, you know, he like an old man hoarding papers, hoarding trash, hoarding motors, hoarding, you know, in his mind, valuable items that he thinks is valuable, and he just keep hoarding trash on top of trash on top of trash. And like I said, man, even if it's a diamond in the rough in the trash, you ain't gonna be able to find it because you got so much trash all around your goddamn attic or garage or the back room or the basement, wherever you living at. And that's the problem. And right now, they shutting guys down, trying to win, but you can shut it down. You can bring Victor Wembanyama. You can go back and get rookie LeBron James, but until they clean up some of the overlapping they got, so they clean up some of the guys that they value, that bring no value, who can't stay healthy, like Isaiah Livers, like Killian Hayes, you know, guys that they don't need no more, like Isaiah Stewart, you know, get rid of fucking Marvin Bagley. I keep telling you, oh, he had a good game. You could, man, bruh, if you can't defend the rim, he's a 5. He's not a 4. He can't stay with Tobias Harris on the perimeter. He can't stay with a Draymond on the perimeter. He's not that. Sorry to break the news to y'all. It's a reason why he gone out of Sacramento. You know, he's somebody you can bring off the bench and hustle a little bit, but you need somebody at that rim that's going to defend and rebound and be explosive and all that type of shit. Wiseman or Durant, pick one. And, you know, they just need to cut a lot of the bullshit off. People say, well, they got talent and then this. Bruh, if you got a team that can't stop nobody in Detroit, man, you got a big problem. That's part of being a small market team that can break through and make it to a championship and potentially win one. When Indiana was kind of competing with us, Jersey, was about them defending. You know, we was competing with Indiana and Jersey. It was about defense. You know what I'm saying? You got to defend when you one of them small market teams. You got to defend. You know, and to be honest, I don't really have no faith in the Piston brass. Troy Weaver, you know, and only reason I give him the benefit of the doubt, he didn't pick Dwayne Casey, but we got to wait and see, bro. But it don't seem like they're going to win 20 games. People still going, watch, and you got people that still watch faithfully. And it's not even like you watching the UPN Pistons where you got Grant and it was nice to watch, or you had, Jerry Stackhouse, filling the bucket up every night. That day was fun to watch. This team is not fun to watch. It's fun to watch, Durham when he out there. It's fun to watch Wiseman a little bit. It's fun to watch Ivy a little bit, but it's not a fun team to watch. All they do in the game is just regress too, overall in the NBA. So, like I said before, you got people that faithfully watch them. I watch here and there, but it's the same old bullshit. It's no improvement really as far as a unit. They gonna probably fail with 15 games left or so to win 20 games, and Troy Weaver is adding on to the problem. Sometimes just like you get to the playoffs, you gotta pick your 8 horses that you're running with, maybe 9 horses that you're gonna run with. Everybody else is just supporting, or somebody go down, or somebody get in foul trouble. Maybe throw a 9th or 10th guy in the lineup every now and again. He gotta do the same thing. He gotta pick his horses. The guys that's gonna be in the rotations, the veterans that's gonna support the young guys to become young, good veterans, young, great, and develop to grown men. And that's the nucleus you got to put together. Same issue with Houston. That's the new issue they got. They got a lot of guys playing the same position, doing the same shit, and you're not going to win that way. So all they know is losing in Detroit and Houston. That's all they know is lose, 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 lose. They've been losing for years now. So what's going to change that? And then with Detroit, you bringing in guys that was losers on other people's team that couldn't get in the game, like R.J. Hampton, Marvin Bagley. So it is what it is, man. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, we drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me everywhere. Peace.